Peer pressure is influence from people you consider your equals, friends, classmates, colleagues, or even online communities. There are two main types. Direct peer pressure. When someone openly encourages you to do something, like, come on, don't be boring, just try it. Indirect peer pressure. When you feel the need to match the behavior of your group to fit in, even without anyone directly asking. When it comes to sexual decisions, peer pressure often shows up subtly. It can be in the way people talk about their own sex lives, the jokes they make, or even the media they share. Here are some of the most common ways peer pressure influences sexual choices. 1. The everyone's doing it myth. Feeling like you're the only one who hasn't had sex yet? You're not alone. Studies show many people overestimate how sexually active their peers are, and that false perception can push them into situations they're not ready for. 2. Fear of being judged. Maybe your friends make jokes about people who wait too long or about using protection. That fear of being labeled can lead to risky or rushed choices. Third group, normalization of risky behavior. If a friend group often skips protection or talks about casual encounters as no big deal, it can make unsafe sex seem normal. 4. Misinformation spread by peers. We've all heard myths like, you can't get pregnant the first time, or you don't need protection if you're on the pill. Peer pressure isn't just about actions, it's also about the information you accept and act on. Pressure from romantic partners. Sometimes the peer pressure isn't from your friends, it's from a partner who insists you prove your love, or says everyone else is doing it. That's still peer pressure, and it's just as damaging. Example of real-life scenarios are, a college student at a party feels pressured to go to a private room with someone because their friends keep teasing them. A young adult in a relationship agrees to unprotected sex because they don't want to seem distrustful. A teen lies about their sexual experience because they feel embarrassed being different. These situations might look different, but the root is the same: the need to belong or avoid judgment. Why is it important to recognize peer pressure? Sexual decisions have long-lasting impacts, physically, emotionally, and sometimes legally. If you make a choice because you were pressured, you might later feel regret, resentment, or confusion. Awareness is the first defense. When you can spot peer pressure, you can pause, think, and decide for yourself, not for someone else. Here are some ways to protect yourself from peer pressure. Know your boundaries. Decide your limits before you're in the heat of the moment. Use the power of no. It's a complete sentence. You don't owe an explanation. Have an exit plan. If you're uncomfortable, have a signal with a friend or a pre-made excuse to leave. Surround yourself with respectful people. Friends who respect your choices won't pressure you. Educate yourself. The more you know about sexual health, the less vulnerable you are to bad advice. Confidence grows when you practice these skills, so try them in low-pressure situations first. Here's the truth. Your sexual decisions belong to you, not your friends, not your partner, not the crowd you hang out with. Peer pressure can be loud, but your voice should be louder. Ask yourself, am I making this choice because I want to, or because I feel I have to?